First episode 2023, babe. Jordan here.
First episode of 2023.
Estás escuchando la platica.
Yeah, damn right you are.
Welcome everybody to episode 71. Welcome to 2023 of La Platica. If you're new here, welcome. Un abrazo virtual. My name is Sebastian. I am your host of La Platica. This is THEJOSHLEYVA, the other host of La Platica. And we are SoCal's finest, SoCal bad boys.
Yeah,
here.
we are.
Still in this year, they still say, not me or you, but they still say that we are the hottest and the best Latino podcast.
Can I ask who's still saying this?
I think Google and Wiki.
Wiki's on it now.
I think so.
I mean, I don't blame them.
I don't blame them either, but
but I'll never be one to say it either.
Just know that we never said that.
And it never will. And I never will.
I never will either. I just show up. You just show up.
We're just some humble dudes.
That's
Going
it.
into 2023, still being the number one Latino podcast in the world.
I didn't say that.
Never said you did.
So welcome to La Platica. You can, if you don't like to see us on YouTube here, you can hear us on Spotify and Apple Podcasts. But here on the wonderful world of YouTube, you see our wonderful, beautiful faces.
And while they're watching us on YouTube, I don't know, maybe we should tell them to subscribe.
Subscribe to the channel.
Feel free to subscribe.
Feel free. It's free.
It is free. It is free. It's very free.
Yeah, that's it.
It's free, and it means a lot to us. And also, we need to, we still owe people from last month, so we need to go back to doing that. So if you guys left a comment, don't think that we forgot about, hooking you guys up with the $100 gift card. We're still gonna do that. We're gonna go back. We're gonna backtrack.
Yeah,
we just got caught
owe
up.
6 people.
Yeah, that's 4. That's 4. That's 6.
We owe 6 people $100. I didn't think that the holidays would actually keep us that busy.
Bro, affected.
Right?
Yes, super. We did 2. Wait, today's.
It was definitely.
Oh, this is a Thursday upload.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like obviously, like I think on this episode, there's no more giveaways. We will soon be doing more giveaways. We're brainstorming that right now.
Yes, we are.
But for the month of December, like last episode and the episode before, we picked 3 people to give $100 to. So we owe 6 people. We didn't forget about you. We're still gonna do it, obviously.
Of course.
And the way that you will find out if you were the one picked, follow us on LAPLATICAPOD on Instagram.
We're popping. And on TikTok too.
And on TikTok. We're popping.
We're popping. I don't know if you guys know that, but we're popping.
So make sure you follow us on Instagram and TikTok because just like Josh said, we are, the definition of popping at the moment. And we would like for you to join our poppin' energy.
Our poppin' energy.
So New Year's. Wow.
So
how do you feel? Or
I
what?
feel good, man. It feels I know people kind of go through this phase when like the new year starts. It almost feels like a restart, right?
Yeah.
And there's like but this year, dude, I just feel like there's this new energy, this new excitement that I feel. I'm really, really, really looking forward to this year, man. I feel like this feels like a restart. Yeah. And I'm excited. I think this is going to be a good year. It's Jordan year. It's one of my favorite numbers. 23 is one of my favorite numbers.
That's what you are on the Chupacabras baseball team.
That's right. This is the year, bro. We're going to make noise. Yeah. I feel like we have a lot of exciting stuff just between us and like La Platica, what we're working on and stuff like that. And I think I just can't wait to like experience it and live it. Same. To live it.
Yeah.
But it's not about the destination, right? Like I don't want the year to be over. I just can't wait to experience the journey of the year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like last year we started this like mid-year. Well, we started us and it has brought in so much joy, so much accomplishments, so many opportunities, so much more new friends back at home, family. And that was just a mid-year. And we starting a whole ass new year.
From the start.
And now we're starting it with like a bigger energy.
Yeah.
Because we started like basically from scratch. Yeah. But now we're not going to start from scratch.
No scratch.
So now it's just going to multiply itself. Yeah. Bloom, 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 bloom. Yep. And I can't wait for that. Yeah. Yeah. Me and Josh have so many things in the works with La Platica, with ourselves, with Salud. I can't wait. Yeah. I can't wait for us to grow this and it's going to last a long time.
Let me pitch you something.
Pitch me.
You ready?
Yes.
2023. Merch.
Yes.
Think about it. Sebas, think about it. Please. Please, dude. This has to be the merch year, bro. We gotta go stupid with the merch.
It is a merch year.
All right.
It is a merch year.
Yeah. I know it's a lot of work, and I think
no, it's not. It's not that it's a lot of work. I just feel like
there's a lot of moving parts though to make it like come into place.
But like, just talking like just me, and I'm not gonna blame it on this, but like I feel like last year and even like the last couple of months, my head has just been like obviously here, because we've been consistent,
super,
and shit like that. So like, but not only that, there's a lot of stuff happening in my own personal life that normally, oh my God, normally I would, I've done merch many times.
Yeah.
And it's successful and people love it. I love it. I love to create. I love to design. I love to put my own twist in things and blah, blah, blah. Now we're going to put our own twist in our, together. But I just feel like I have so many things like in my plate this year that like, it's just something that I just need to focus on thinking about, like do the merch because I get so backtracked from like other stuff that's going on in my life. One major thing is the wedding. So like, married, me and Karen every single day, it's just like,
that's all you guys talking about.
It's just like talking about it and doing stuff about it. What did we do just recently?
I was asked to be one of your groomsmen.
Yes. Can
we talk about that real quick?
Sure.
Okay, so Sebas asked me to be one of his groomsmen, which
don't cry.
I feel very, very fortunate to have been given the opportunity to be a part of your wedding. You are the second person to ask me to be part of their groomsmen. You and Eric. Eric was actually the first person. I've never been a part of a wedding, bro. I've never been a part of a wedding.
But you've been to weddings.
I've been to weddings, yes, but never a part of it. And there has to be a massive difference, just already. So Sebas hit me up the day before my birthday, saying on the 27th, on the 26th, you said, hey, be at my house on the 29th.
Yeah, 29th or 28th.
Yes.
It was a Thursday.
When I tell you...
was it Thursday or Friday?
It was on Thursday. It was a Thursday.
Yeah.
When I tell you, I was beyond confused on what was going to happen. Now, we had this conversation, and I'm really glad that we're talking about this because we all had it over text. I really wanted to be a part of your wedding. Like, I really wanted to be a part of your wedding, bro. And
in the back of your head.
100%.
Since day one.
Because I wasn't there, but I was a part of the proposal in the way of like, you used Ricky, the photographer. And I remember like setting that up and connecting you guys to like shoot that content and stuff like that. And then being able to see the content before like you even saw it. Cause I asked him, I was like, yo, please send me these photos. I really want to see how these came out and stuff like that. Just to clarify, Ricky was like a photographer I was working with at the time. And
I needed a photographer that Karen didn't know.
Right, exactly.
His face.
Exactly.
Because Karen knows everybody I know.
Exactly.
So I needed somebody
perfect.
Yeah, so it was perfect. It was.
Yeah. But anyways, so even since then, I was like, man, this is such a beautiful thing. And I feel like I've been a part of your life for like such a good amount of time. And I've like known you for years now. And I've seen your guys' relationship grow and blossom and stuff. So I really wanted to be a part of it. I really wanted to be a part of it. But also, I know that you have a lot of friends that you've known for years. And
since I was a kid.
You have a lot of friends. Yeah. So I was like, if I don't, I'm going to cry. But if I do, I'm still going to cry. But I was like, I really hope that I am.
Yeah.
So anyways, but it never crossed my mind, bro. Like it was just one of those, like, when it happens, it happens. If it happens.
Yeah. Hopefully it happens.
So I want to give my perspective because I think that everybody had like their own, obviously. Yeah. But I think a lot of your close friends, they knew. That they were,
there's no way of hiding it.
Yeah,
there were, especially because I had one of those guys.
Yeah,
he's getting married in April.
Yeah,
so even when he asked me, I'll try to secretive, I ruined his secret. I was like, yeah, right,
yeah,
sure. He told me like, oh, if you be at my house, let's have dinner, this and that. Everybody has always, I mean, when you grow up with these guys,
something's up.
You know everything about their lives. You know everything.
Yeah.
Actually, the guy that's getting married, he actually helped me find Karen's diamond ring.
Oh, no way.
Yeah. So obviously we're even in it even more like that. So when he invited me to dinner or whatever he said, I was like, right.
Yeah.
Sure. Okay. Just me, huh?
Just us two? Just din with the boys?
Yeah. And I would text the other guys that I knew were going to be in it. And I would purposely text them and say, hey, let's hang out tonight. Because I wanted to see what they would tell me. And it would always be like, I can't. or no, because this.
I'm doing
so
this.
even with them, I would be like, you know, he has a brother named Ryan.
Yeah.
And then Ryan, he was like, oh, I can't because I got this thing with like my family, this and that. And all I would put was, right. Sure. And I would screenshot that and send it to Steven, the one guy getting married. So I would ruin it. So he couldn't wait for that text, and everybody else couldn't wait for my text to be like, hey, come to my house, blah, 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 blah. Yeah. But I told Karen since the beginning, I was like, I'm not hiding it from this group. There's no way I'm going to hide it.
It's almost impossible.
It's almost impossible. Even if I tried to.
Yeah, it's not going to happen.
They're going to be like, dude, even when I sent out that text, and you got the text, even when I sent out that text, because I have obviously a group chat with only them, with the guys I went to high school with, immediately... They were like, yes, yes. Oh, I can't wait. Yes. It wasn't even the question. Yeah. It was like, hey, be at my house, this and that. Like, it was like a Hasbullah meme that I made. And it was like, be at Seba's house at this time, blah, blah. Yeah, don't be late. And then instead of being like, okay, yeah, I'll be there, everybody else was like, oh, I can't wait to say yes. They already knew. That's why I was like, ha, 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 ha. Yeah. But with you, with my other friends, with my cousin, with my brother, they didn't know.
No, not even your brother.
No.
But just to add to what you were saying, Steven, obviously I've gotten a chance to like really get to know your friends, and like I feel like I'm pretty close to them now.
Yeah.
But Steven was doing that to me. He was trying to hang out with me that night.
He's doing it back to me.
Yeah. He was like, yo, I'm gonna be in the area. Let's go to a fresh grill. And I was like, oh, bro, I gotta go to this event. I'm over here like, because you told me it was for Karen's, like something that Karen was starting, like a brand or something. And I was
which
like,
was BS.
Yeah. And I was like, yeah, I can't, dude. I'm going to like Sebas' thing. Like, I'm sorry, bro. He's like, come on, bro, just cancel. And then he kept texting me. I was like, Steven, I know we're boys, but he's really, really pushing this. I was like, something's up. And then I just remember texting him. I was like, Steven, what are you up to?
Yeah.
I was like,
this isn't you.
This isn't you. I was like, what's going on? I said, what are you not telling me? Yeah. And then he was like, what are you talking about, fool? I'm at work. And he was just sending me pictures, and I was like, you just made it worse. And then I rolled up to your house. Mind you, I'm so confused. At this point, I'm like, I might as well believe what he's telling me, that it maybe is something for Karen. So I roll up to the house, and I see like a certain amount of cars outside. And I'm like, okay, this is weird. I was like, maybe we're all meeting up here. I walk into the house, and it's just all the boys. I'm still confused, bro. I'm still like, what's going on? And I felt like the energy was just so like what's happening? At least that's how I felt in my mind. You know, I saw the food, you actually brought food and stuff. And I was like, what's happening here? And I just remember like dabbing up everybody and looking them in the eye. I'm like, yeah, dude. Yeah. Just trying to figure out if I can get some clues.
Yeah.
Did not get a single clue until I saw you walk away with Steven, and you guys came out with the duffel bags.
Yeah.
And I saw you come out with a bunch of duffel bags. And I was like, oh my God.
That's when you knew.
That's when I knew. And I was like, oh, fuck.
So it was...
the way you did it, by the way, dude, is one of the coolest things you've ever done, bro. Yeah. It's so badass, bro. So badass.
Yeah, well, those duffel bags, basically, they're for when we go to the bachelor party.
Yeah.
You know, it's kind of like a bachelor party,
pre-kit.
groomsman kit.
Yeah.
You know, this is what you take.
Yeah.
And plus, you can use a duffel bag, too. Like, and that's why I wanted a duffel bag. I already
used it at the gym.
Yeah, that's why I like the duffel bag, because it's like a carry-on.
Yeah.
And it's a Carhartt. It was sick. You know, you know me.
Bro, you did it right.
I don't do like...
No, you don't do anything half-ass. It's full ass.
I don't cheapy-deepy it.
Yeah, you're a full-ass motherfucker.
I don't cheapy-deepy it at all. But yeah, so, you know, ever since I can remember as a kid, when I got married, well, not even when I was a kid, but I've had I've had my core group of friends for a long time. Mm-hmm. Since I've met Karen, I've already known them. I met them before Karen. So I always knew it was going to be them plus my brother and my cousin, because I grew up with, you met my cousin.
Yeah, of course. Crazy that I actually ran into him in Cabo.
Yeah.
Like, never met this man, just walked up to him.
And it's not like my cousin, it's like my cousin. Like,
he's in your
grew
wedding.
Up with him. Yeah. It was always just going to be that. Mm-hmm. But obviously, you know, grow up, you meet other people that have impacted your life, and you love them to death and things like that. So I'm not going to lie. In the beginning, it was just like very easy. It was like, okay, it's them and my cousins. That's it. Like, you know, but then closer to the wedding, it starts to be like, this is the way that you pick them, the way that you pick them. And the thing is that it's so hard, because there's so many people in my life that I truly love, who are my friends, who are my everything, and they still are. Nothing changes about that. But the way that I pick is just basically like, if I'm standing up at my actual day of my wedding and Karen's there, and it's all her bridesmaids, and it's all my groomsmen. Who's missing that I don't want to regret not having on the side? And, you know, I can go on with like my cousin, with my friend Lester, with my brother. My brother's a go-to. Yeah. You know, well, sometimes it's a go-to, but sometimes it's not. I don't know, depending on the relationship that you have with your family, right? But with me and my brother, it's always been a go-to, obviously. I had two best mans this time because it's my brother. I love him, obviously, to death. And then I grew up with another cat that's been my best friend since day one, too. That's my brother as well. But with, like, just talking about you, it was more like, obviously, I've always had it in my head where it's like, I've known Josh for, what, 7, 8 years now? 7, 8?
Yeah, 7, 8 years, yeah.
There's a lot of people that I can be like, yeah, come be my groomsman. I love you to death. Yes, yeah, of course. But then I'm going to have 30 people.
Yeah, you would.
I know everybody. I'm the type of person. I know everybody.
Just everybody in the wedding's a groomsman?
Yeah, and everybody there, everybody that I know, I have such a deep connection to.
Yeah.
Because I only fuck with people that I fuck with. Yeah. Like that I, you know, that I have a great connection to, that I love you.
Heavy.
Like, I don't really, like, you know, especially now getting older, I don't really, you know, F with people that, that
half-ass.
It sounds weird, but that don't benefit me. But it's not that I'm using you. It's just that I'm not hanging out with people that bring me down.
Right. It's not just benefit you like financially or business-wise. You're talking about emotionally, spiritually, energy, everything.
Energy.
Yeah, that's the main one.
So I looked at it as like, I just need people up here that I'm not going to look at down the aisle and be like, oh, I wish I would have had you. Yeah, there's a lot of other people that I would have loved to have. Yeah. But I also am not going to have 30 people. I've been to weddings where there's like 20 groomsmen. I'm like, bro, there's no way. You know what I mean? Like, this is people that I've especially known for like, you low-key had to make a cut for like 5+ years.
Yeah, of course.
You know?
Yeah.
Is there people that I know in my life that I've known for 2, 3, 4 years that I would love to have there? Yes, of course. Yeah. That doesn't mean that you're nothing less than what you already were. Absolutely not. Yeah. It's just, this is just people that I've known since I was a kid. Yeah. Like dead ass family. Yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah. And with you, it was kind of like, in the beginning, I was like, oh, I would love to have Josh, but I think I'm just, I always like just thought about you because I was like, I would love for him to be up there with me. And then I just feel like recently, like, not even just the podcast, but just even if we weren't doing the podcast together, you know that me and you would have still been a lot closer. 100%. Right? Because we were starting to kick it a lot more. A lot. And I've known you already for like 7 years. Yeah. You've always been in my life. Yeah. We've done things already for years and years and years, you know? But as of, I wouldn't say like a year and a half, we've been getting closer. Heavy. We've been working on things with Salud. We've been doing this, that, A, B, C, D.
It was inevitable.
It was inevitable, yeah. And then with me, I even spoke with my fiance. I'm gonna have Josh. He goes, oh, really? Yeah, I am, because I'm gonna be a fortune teller, and I know that what me and him are about to do is gonna be years and years and years and years, and I don't want to look back 4 years from today or from the wedding and be like, man, he could have been next to me. I was like, there's no way. Yeah. But that's not even it though. Like, what it really is, obviously I love your ass. And just like, I just feel like it was just like, right. Yeah. Like, me and you are brothers, bro. So like, me and you was like, I have to have him, bro. Yeah. Like, I have to. Yeah. And hopefully maybe when you get married, I'll be
without a doubt,
I'll be
bro.
in there like swimwear.
You're in there like swimwear, my boy.
Imagine you don't.
I'm like, you didn't make the cut, bro.
I mean, like, it's not the same though.
Don't take it personally, bro. No, absolutely not, man. No, honestly, I like I told you, man, I was very honored to be a part of it, and just sitting on that couch listening to you give a speech about everybody and what they meant to you and stuff like that. It was an emotional thing, bro. Yeah. It was an emotional thing for me, because I know that we've been through it. I know that we are beyond friends in the sense that we love each other like family. And I was just so appreciative of the opportunity.
That night was perfect.
Dude, it was crazy. It was one of the most funnest nights I've had in my life, bro.
It was insane.
Yeah, because like just the whole thing was like a movie when you were just explaining to everybody, and you just like, you did this in such a way.
It was like,
it was so cool.
From the invitation, getting to my house, it's only guys. We hung out, we drank, we ate. We did speeches. After that, we all Ubered it to a restaurant where we met up the girls.
Yeah.
We all
drank some more.
Ate at that restaurant, which was a sick ass restaurant. Yeah, it was sick. And then after that, we all Ubered it to La Descarga, which was super sick. And then we were just there for a while. And it was just like
cigars.
I felt like nobody else was there other than us.
I know.
Right?
Yeah.
And we met actually a couple of people that are La Platica listeners. Yeah. So it was nice to see you guys too. But it was just like perfect, bro.
I agree.
And then going back to the house, getting Jack, it was just like the most perfect night out.
Yeah. How was Karen's experience?
Karen loved it. She couldn't stop raving about it. Yeah. And you know what's crazy? We only planned like a week prior to that. Yeah.
What was her experience with picking the bridesmaids? Did she know? Was she pretty like set on like
Yeah, and it was almost the same thing. Just she has 6 bridesmaids and I have 8 groomsmen.
Yeah.
So what we're gonna do is probably like since I have two best man, they're gonna probably walk with the maid of honor together.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah. I mean, there's not really
there's no rules to this shit.
No rules. I'll make my own rules.
Exactly.
Yeah. So we'll do things like that.
Cool.
But other than that, man, I can't wait. And then like at the moment right now, at the moment, like we just did that. So that was like a very nice epic event, like wedding-ish stuff.
Perfect way to end the year.
Yeah,
and just get excited for the start of the year.
Yeah,
because now it's just fully focused on the wedding now.
Yeah,
like all that.
And now not only that, but like now she can finally talk about it with her friends, with her bridesmaids.
Yeah,
they can plan things out. They can plan out the bachelor. They can plan out the what is it called, a bridal shower?
Bridal shower.
Yeah, sorry, I don't.
Is that the pre-wedding?
No, it's like all the girls get together and they like do stuff for the wedding. I don't know.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, so that's nice. So like she's so excited.
Is that only for bridesmaids?
Happy. Yeah,
we don't get that.
No, but like I said, there's no rules, so I'll make my
shower.
Groom's shower. We'll all shower together.
Dude, are you gonna say like where we're going for the bachelor party?
Not yet. I don't think so. But
Okay. I mean, I know.
I think people expect
I'm part of the wedding.
Comment down below. Yeah, comment down below.
I know.
We actually starting to get the dates. I haven't even talked to you about the dates, but comment down below if you think you know.
I feel like they would figure it out where you want to go.
Yeah. And I want to go somewhere like chill. I don't want to go like I just went like I'm going again to another bachelor party in Colombia because my friends are Colombian, so they're going out there. So I'm gonna do that soon. But like, and it's super cool.
Yeah.
But goddamn, it's far.
It's far.
And like in the beginning, I did want to go to like Europe and go see like a soccer game out there or like do something like extravagant. But bro, it's far.
Yeah, that travel time is like, I don't know if it's really super.
Yeah, it's far.
Duper. It is worth it, but it's like, man, it's a lot. It's a commitment.
Bro, one time I went to a bachelor party to Colombia. I think it was like August, I think, last year. On the way there, it's like, yeah, cool. Yeah. On the way back,
you're
bro.
Like miserable.
Bro, I went from Medellin to JFK, New York. It's crazy far. And then JFK to me.
Oh, hell no. Bro, I hate the flight alone from JFK to LAX. That flight is like, feels forever.
5 hours.
It's insane. But those 5 hours hit different, dude. That's crazy.
Yeah. Luckily, I had
first class.
The only reason why I had first class was because I had a bunch of e-credits. Because we planned out a trip to Europe not so long ago. Yeah. Maybe like almost 2 years, and we canceled it because we had to do some stuff. So Delta gave us e-credits, which basically e-credits are basically credits. Yeah. Electronic credits that you can use on other they expire like 2 years. So I used that, and honestly, like if you book it in advance, a business class to it's
crazy expensive
if you get it like right then and there. But if you book it like in advance, it's not too bad. Gotcha. And honestly, like it's kind of worth it, bro.
1,000%. Bro, you did the ones that have the full bed, right?
Yes.
Yeah, those are unbeatable.
Yeah.
It's like your own room.
Yeah, it's nice, and the service is nice. Yeah. And you get to eat good food. Well, not good food, but better.
Yeah. And you get drinks.
They
like start you off with like a wine or a mimosa.
So it was nice. So we can't wait. And like I said, it's just giving more like wedding vibes back for again, sure. You know?
This is wedding year, bro.
It's wedding year, yeah. And not only for me, for a lot of people. From the month of now. Nowary.
It's a good month.
From the month of Nowary to mine. Yeah. I think every month there's something to do with the wedding.
Yeah, because you got Steven, you got
yeah, and then I got like two, 3 other ones that like, other people don't know about, but like that.
I don't know if I was supposed to say that, by the way, so I don't know if you just got that out. I don't know if they've never announced it, so.
Oh, you're right.
Just FutureSebas, maybe edit that out.
I'll bleep it.
Yeah. don't want to edit out, just bleep it.
But yeah,
it's probably easier to bleep it than edit it out.
I was actually nervous to see what you would say. I was like, dang, like I knew you would say yes.
Of course.
Yeah, but I was actually.
Imagine if I was like, I'm busy that day.
Karen would ask me like, are you nervous to tell him? I was like, for my group chat, like my friends that from high school, I was like, no, they already know. Like, and I don't give a fuck if they're excited.
Yeah, like you got a choice.
You know when you have best friends, you're like, fuck their feelings.
Yeah,
it's like that. So like, obviously, I want them to be in my wedding. Yeah, they're my everything. But like, I told her, I was like, I'm really excited to tell this guy, and Josh.
Yeah, it was crazy, bro.
It's a hard thing to pick, bro.
That's what I was going to ask you. That whole process of really like selecting the people, I can see that being hard because you were saying, bro, like I'm very similar to you. I feel like I have people in my life that I care for deeply and dearly, but I can't have everybody be my groomsmen, right? You so just selecting the people, I could just imagine. I know I'm gonna be going through, and the people that I don't select, I know for a fact I'm going to call them and tell them like it's not. Obviously personal thing. I love you. I adore you and stuff like that. But this is just how it.
So before we go on break, just like really easy, like even after I asked my groomsmen, the people that I love, people that I've known for plus 5 years, even after that, me being happy that I told them and they accepted it. Obviously I knew they were going to accept it. But like even after that, the next day, you still think about like, damn, like, you feel bad for other people. But on the flip side, nobody should feel bad. Like on the like the other people that maybe feel a certain type of way.
Didn't I tell you that about myself?
Yeah, exactly. I've been in situations where I wasn't asked to be blah blah blah, know, and I'm not thinking to myself like
they love me less.
They love me. No, I'm not. You can't do that.
No, you can't do that. You can't. It's
just the way it is.
Yeah.
That doesn't mean you're not going to go to my bachelor party.
Right.
That doesn't mean that, you're not going to the wedding. No, everything is the same. It's just, it is hard.
It's
especially
hard,
when you're such a lovable person like myself and everybody knows that. And I think that's what other people should think about is what kind of person is Sebas? Mm-hmm. Does he love me? Yes.
Yeah.
Is he a lovable person? Yeah. Yes. Is he an evil person? No.
It's intention. Intention is everything.
Yeah, but it is hard, bro, because there was a lot of people that I was like, damn.
Yeah, well, that's what I told you. I was saying like, I really wanted to be a part of your wedding, but if I wasn't, I would have never taken it personally. What I would have taken personally is if I wasn't invited to the wedding, which anybody should take personally.
For sure.
If you're not, obviously, if there's like a max capacity and it like doesn't work out like that, but
let me tell you something though.
That I would have been
obviously you would have gone to my wedding and bachelor party, even if you weren't. But that's not the case.
Yeah.
But let me tell you something. You know me and Karen, we know a lot of fucking people.
You guys know a lot of people.
But if I don't talk to you in 6 months, you don't need to go to my wedding.
You don't need to go to the wedding.
That's dead ass.
That's dead serious. There's no point.
Why?
Like, why?
You know how expensive it is?
Yeah.
Sure, I can maybe afford it, but like, no, that's not the point.
Yeah.
If I don't talk to you in 6 months, I'm a realist. Even if it was less than 6 months, if I don't talk to you like that and you impact my life or if you're simply if we didn't talk, there's no reason why you should expect to go to my wedding.
Absolutely not.
Absolutely not.
Yeah, that's just how it is.
That's just how it is. Obviously, if it's family like mi tia that I don't talk to that lives in Mexico, blah blah.
Oh, of course,
that's different.
Yeah.
But like as in like friends and stuff like that, and bro, I get it so many times where like people that I barely talk to and like I talk to them, be like, all right, bro, like, and they kind of invite themselves to the wedding. I'm like, don't do that.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
That's a whole another.
Because you're not gonna get no invitation.
Yeah, and like don't make me feel bad.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Or like you're gonna invite me to the wedding? Like, first of all, it's Sebas and Karen, so it's gonna be a nice wedding.
Right.
So like don't put yourself in something that I'm gonna feel awkward
I'm sorry, what's your name again?
I don't know. We'll be right back.
Wedding season, baby. Wedding season.
It's wedding season.
I'm excited, bro. This is gonna be a great year. I'm telling you, bro. I feel it. I
feel it too, man.
I feel it.
Not only that, it's just gonna be an amazing. I'm just gonna talk about myself, but like for me, it's just gonna be so different for me. I'm getting married.
Half of the year you're gonna be not single Sebas, but like
this is gonna
non-married Sebas.
This is gonna be the most different year of my own life.
For sure. Changing, like it's gonna change.
But I love it because it's gonna be about me.
Yeah.
And it's gonna be about my fiance.
Yeah. Yeah.
And not only that, like who knows what's gonna happen after the wedding?
Yeah.
Cause I'm getting to a point in my age where it's like
we gotta make it happen, baby.
Yeah. You know, if people think if you feel me and you know what I mean, like that's the reality.
Baby, I get you.
You get me, right?
I get you, baby.
So like I'm excited. It's gonna be a very, very different year for me.
Yeah.
In the best way possible.
Yep.
So yeah. So I'm excited, bro. And like I said, like we about to do like the fittings.
You gonna get married? I might get a girlfriend. It's gonna be crazy.
Who knows? You might be pulling up to the wedding with a date.
Ooh.
Maybe not even a date anymore. Maybe just simply your girl. Shit.
We'll see what happens. We'll see what the wind takes us.
We can speak about wedding stuff. I think we should do a big wedding topic. Like
Absolutely.
maybe have Karen.
100%.
Yeah.
100%.
She needs to come out. I don't know why she hasn't been on the podcast in a while.
It'll happen. 2023 is the year.
She's a busy chick.
Busy. She's a busy bee.
Busy bee. Can we talk about the fact that we made the whole world think that I'm actually not tall?
Yeah.
I've been getting DMs and I see all the comments on TikTok.
Yeah.
Now I'm a short king now.
Have you really?
Josh, have you not seen the TikToks? One of the TikToks went viral, which I love because it's a bunch of people that don't know who we are
at all, which is the funniest thing in the world.
It's the funniest thing because like they just put their own 2 cents. They'll talk shit or they'll say something that like maybe not some of you guys that listen back at home would tell us.
No.
But which is cool because like I like to hear, I don't get offended.
Outside opinions of people who don't know us. And what makes it even better is when people who do fuck with us and do know us, they come in and chime into those people that clearly have no idea who we are. You know?
And I love that.
Yeah, I love
seeing the...
I saw somebody comment, you know, there's like a whole thing where people are starting podcasts now and stuff like that. And then somebody was like quoting like, hey bro, we should start a podcast.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
And then somebody was like, shut up, my boy. And I was like, that's hilarious. I just loved it, bro.
Me too. I love it.
Yeah. But yes, so, okay, let's talk about this because that was an iconic thing that happened in 2022 that we did not expect to like really take over.
It was just me being stupid.
We were doing a question thing where we were going back and forth. And one of the things, it was assumptions that people have of us. And then one of the assumptions was that you are not 5'11".
Yeah.
So then we started this whole little banter, little bit thing, and it just worked out so beautifully because then that's when you had sent the iconic line, if a 5'11", why?
Yeah.
And it was just like funny because the next episode I really brought out tape measure to find out if you were. What's funny, dude, was when I was editing that clip, I actually had the part in where you take off your shoes, and a lot of the people in the comments, I don't know if you noticed, they were like, "But did he have shoes on?"
Did he have shoes on?
Yeah, and I was like,
I remember taking them off.
You did, bro. I had it in the edit, but when I watched it back, I was like, "This is too long. I just want to get to the meat of the whole bit."
Yeah.
But it's just so funny, bro.
It was hilarious, and now to everybody, I'm a short king. Everybody was like,
the king of kings, though, dude. The king of kings.
Everybody was like, first of all, let me tell you something. I'm 5'11", and I'm not saying that's super tall, but it's definitely not short.
I could agree with that. That's not short king.
80% of people that I meet that are men, I'm slightly taller than you.
Genuinely speaking, dude, what I truly believe, my personal opinion, I think a short king is 5'7" below.
Same, that's what I said.
And even 5'7", I'm like, you're not crazy short. No, you are. No, that could
it's
be.
Just like,
yeah, it could be. It could be as a But there's nothing wrong with that.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Bro, some of the most successful people on the planet are short kings.
Yes.
Yeah.
But we're not talking about is it a bad thing or a good thing. We never talked about that.
That's true.
You were just telling me if I'm short.
Right.
Well, the person with the assumption. So you brought the measuring tape.
I just had their back.
But now we kind of clarified on the second TikTok. But on the first one, people were like, I always thought Seth was like 5'7". There's no way he's 5'11". And then he goes, and then they're like, if he's saying he's 5'11" and he's not saying he's 6,
then he's like 5'9".
Then he's like 5'9". But I'm like, no, I swear.
I'm just honest.
I'm just really being honest. I don't want to say I'm 6 because I already told you I'm the type of person that if I'm 5'11", I'm not gonna give myself 6, because once you hit 6, if you're 6 foot, you're considered tall, I would say.
Yeah.
But I'm not gonna give myself that tight. I don't need to.
Yeah.
But I'm 5'11".
You're 5'11".
and a half.
You are.
But yes, on TikTok now, everybody's like,
Short king.
the homie short. And let me tell you something, when you next to him, anyone's short. He's like 6'2", 6'3".
Yeah. Yeah.
My brother's the same height as you.
Yeah. It was so funny. Some people were like kind of upset with me too. Cause they were like, he's coming at him like way too hard. Like that fool needs to get checked. Somebody was saying that. I thought it was so funny.
Yeah. And then everybody was like, 5'11" is still short. I'm like,
okay. All right. Yeah. It's funny when I feel like we do a lot of bits and we know we're doing a bit, you know, but it's just funny when people are just not tuned into it and they take it very serious. I've never, just to clarify, bro, I've never in my life, genuinely speaking, I've never considered you a short person. Yeah. I've never thought like Sebas is short. I know what a short person, my buddy Oscar Miranda, he's short. Yeah. He's short. Like there is no, it's not a bad thing. It's not a good thing. It's just what he is. Yeah. But yeah, so I just thought that was, it was very
and that was kind of a bit.
100%. Yeah.
Because you're like, no, you're not.
No, you're not.
Like, yeah. But yeah, I'm telling you, like when you stand next to Josh and everybody back at home that have met us, when you stand next to Josh, not only are you tall, but you're a big dude, you know?
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
Everybody thinks we're short kings.
Yeah, I know. But dude, I'll be real with you. Since I've started YouTube, people have always thought I was short. When they meet me, they get like surprised. They're like, from what I've seen your videos, you look like you're like 5'8", 5'9".
Yeah.
So I could see how people can just like think that because like we're boxed into this little thing. But not real life.
But that was hilarious.
So funny, bro. So funny. New Year's. Let's talk about resolutions, man.
Yeah, well, technically, I'm still the same.
Okay.
I'm eating like shit right now.
As of right now,
I've had Jack in the Box 3 times last week.
No way.
Yeah, because I've given myself a hard date. Okay, so what happened was I was gonna tell myself I'm gonna start going on a diet January 3rd.
Okay.
I don't like to say diet. I like to say healthy lifestyle.
Love it.
But it's a diet. So as everybody knows, I lost like 40 pounds last year. I think now I'm back to like 185, 187, 169. Whoa. Yeah. And when I started my journey last year in around September, I was a lot bigger than what I look now. Right now I look normal.
How long did it take you to drop that weight again? The 40 pounds? 2 months?
Like no, like 4 months.
Oh, like 4 months.
It was from the beginning of September, literally the 1st, because I remember starting August 31st.
Is that when you decided not to drink? Was it during that time?
I stopped drinking for 2 months.
That's crazy.
Yeah, 2 months.
Are you gonna do something like that again this year?
Yeah, because alcohol does well, I have a bachelor party in February, so no, it's not gonna happen. Yeah. And plus, I'm not where I was at in the beginning last year. Yeah. Because in the beginning, I was 210, 208.
That's the biggest you got?
Yeah, bro.
Whoa.
Yeah. And for a short king like myself, that's a lot.
I remember when you started your weight loss journey and like you started like really dropping weight. And when you see somebody pretty regularly, you don't realize it. And then you would send me photos of like when you were at your heaviest. And I just remember being like, where were you? I didn't even notice you were that big.
Yeah, nobody did.
It's crazy.
It was just like me.
Yeah.
But then like
But you didn't notice it either until you really dropped the weight.
I did. Yeah, you did. I was like, I mean, I would get naked, go in the shower, and I look at myself. I'm like, damn, bro.
That's kind of how I feel right now, if I'm being honest. This is probably one of the biggest I've been too. I feel like I've been drunk.
But you don't look big.
Yeah.
And I don't look big.
Right.
But you know how
my body
you can be.
Yes, exactly.
Especially in your face.
Yeah.
And I'm not gonna lie, I was looking at a video like maybe like 4 or 5 weeks ago. No, like when you were having shorter hair.
Yeah.
And you did look a lot thinner.
Thinner, bro. But I was locked in.
Yeah, but you don't look big now.
Gotcha. But you could just see, like, if you were to compare.
You just look more athletic.
Yeah,
you know? And so did I.
Yeah. We'll get there.
Yeah, easy. That's how I'm not tripping.
I'm not tripping at all, bro.
I did it once, and it's easy for me to do it again. And like I said, I'm not going to start at 210. I'm going to start at 185.
Yeah, and I purposely like told myself in October, specifically around Halloween, that I was gonna take it easy. I think we talked about this. I was like, I think I'm gonna pull back a little bit. I'm just gonna enjoy myself right now because it's like all the holidays are coming up. December is one of my favorite months like of the year. So I was like, why am I gonna like limit and restrict myself from like just enjoying myself? Yeah. And then I feel like it's still kind of bleeding in right now, right? But it'll eventually dry up.
Yeah. No, I've been going ham. Since October.
So the 9th is the day that you're going to start.
And the thing is, I haven't even worked out either.
The thing I liked about what we were talking about before we started the podcast was starting on the 9th, but not doing like a cold turkey.
No, yeah, it's cold turkey.
You are going to do that? Okay, I don't like doing that. because I feel like it's such a shock. See, I don't. I like to gradually put myself in it because I know I'll do it, but I like to like do it. But that cold turkey is like, it's tough, bro.
It is.
It takes a lot of mental discipline because the beginning it's easy. 2 weeks in, you're good, right? You're like, I got this. 3 weeks in, you're like, holy shit.
Yeah.
It really starts hitting you.
Yeah, no, I have to, when I do stuff, I have to go extreme.
Cold. Yeah.
I have to do it extreme. Because if I do it like little by little, I'm not going to see no results.
Yeah.
I need to like, that's it.
I want to make it a goal this year to be like the most shredded I've ever been in the summer. Like I really
bro,
want
I'm getting married.
Yeah. We got to look good.
Stupid
good. We have till June, right?
June 17th, baby?
Yeah. We have plenty of time.
Oh, yeah.
But we also got
there are some obstacles in between.
Yeah.
But they're not going to do anything.
Yeah. But okay, besides that, like what is another like resolution for yourself? Do you have something?
Yeah, like I was talking to you like last episode, I just think spending more time with my family, and doing things that like really matter, that really make me happy, you know, like helping people out, using this platform to help, to make a difference. I went to the Rose Parade the other day with my family and it was great. And I was like, see, I need to do this more often, like, you know, weekly. You know, I don't live with my parents or things like that. Like, it just gets to a point where it's like, I'm getting older. That doesn't mean that they're not. They are. And you start noticing those things. So I'm just like, I just need to be with my family. And when that means family, I spent New Year's with my family as well. You know, I was at my friend's New Year's thing, and then I left and I spent New Year's with my family, and I love that, you know. And just seeing like the smiles on my dad and my mom's face, you know, because they know the type of life that I live. Yeah. And that, you know, I get the opportunities that I'm so grateful for to do stuff. So they know that I'm always doing something. But when they see that I make time to spend it with them, it's just like the best joy in the world.
That's crazy, man. Yeah.
That's really it. And then really just like focus on this wedding, to be honest, and start. I feel like I'm a man, but I know that I can be even more of a fucking man. And when I'm talking about that, it just means doing more manlier priorities. Yeah. You know, starting a family, you know, starting to get shit straight in my life that I don't have to worry about later in life, you know. That can be endless amount of things. Yeah. Just really that. Because, you know, I love what I do. I love what we do. I love what I do at home. You know, I think I'm a great person. So I just think it's now just kind of like having a good deck of cards. Capitalizing. So just really that, you know.
Jesus, that's mine. Capitalizing, bro. Because I feel like we've been given such an amazing life and opportunities that happen to us, and now it's just about leaning into them like fully and capitalizing as much as we possibly can to these things that we have.
And bro, you know, like the older we get, the faster these years come.
Dude, it's insane.
It's already 2023. I remember when 2022 hit, and then COVID started easily leaving. That was like, to me, that was like yesterday.
No, I felt like it was like 2 weeks ago.
Or even when we started doing the podcast together. Yeah.
When I
it's
saw
already been 6 months,
7 months, bro. When I saw somebody comment that, like, oh, it's amazing that you guys have been consistent for 7 months, blah, blah. I was like, wow, I feel like we just started this. Yeah. Just started it. What's cool is that this is 71. There's 2 weeks in a year. So we're for sure going to cross the 100 mark, which is going to be really cool. And I think that we're going to be dropping more than one episode a week throughout the year and stuff like that. So I think we're gonna be stacked, bro. Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of episodes.
So that's like me. I'm not really gonna be like, oh, I want to get fit now. I'm not gonna say that. It's more than that this year.
Yeah, I got you. Yeah.
So like last year it was like that because like I was like fucking, I was a little chubby.
I'm kind of indifferent about New Year's resolutions and stuff because
me too.
I think that, not to get all deep, but like time is like a construct, right? Like we make up time, but like all we have is right now. This is all we have. This is the only thing that's real. It's this moment. So starting something, waiting for a specific time to start and then like doing it's like doesn't exist. Like start now. Yeah, like whatever you want to do, like you need to go. You need to go right now.
January 1st.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I just think. So I'm kind of like indifferent about it because I kind of going back to what I had said earlier. I feel like this is a new start. Like I feel great. I'm excited for what this year is going to entail. But when it comes to like goals and stuff like that, I just know that if I don't start them, dude, it doesn't matter if it's January 1st or whatever. It's just not going to happen if I don't do it. Yeah. So it's just about getting to it.
Yeah, same. I'll see a lot of people like, oh, New Year, new me, like January 1st. I'm like, that's cool that you have that mentality. Like go for it. Like that's dope. But it takes more than just a fucking month to be very disciplined. Yeah. To be successful, you have to have a lot of discipline. Yeah. And, you know, it's as easy as when I lost weight and I met my goal is I was so disciplined and nothing was going to like get in my way. I think if you're just disciplined with everything and that you want to do in life, even if you fail at it, but you're like disciplined at it, you'll eventually get there.
I think that discipline is one of those like, I think discipline is badass. I'll explain. I think that people have such a potentially have a bad connotation towards discipline, thinking that like, oh my God, like this is what my life is going to be. And like, it's almost like a jail. But I think it's the opposite. It's freedom. Because when you were locked into, when you were disciplined, there was no doubt in your mind that you were going to do what you were going to do. You were, I'm going to do it. So that to me, there's freedom in that because you don't think, you just know. Like I told myself I'm going to wake up at 6 a.m. every morning. I'm disciplined to do it. It's not like I have to worry about it. I know I'm going to do it.
Yeah.
And that's what like true discipline is.
And discipline can be so much more other than just fitness goals.
100%.
You should have discipline in everything in your life. And that's what I'm striving for too, which is another goal of mine is to wake up and have structure. Not just like, oh, wake up and I'll go to the gym.
Figure it out.
And then after that, I think I'll do this. You know, you think you'll do the normality that you normally always do and how your days normally are. But if you actually sit down and like really time things.
Schedule things
out. Like, this is just a stupid example, but today in the morning, Karen's like, I need rice. And I know how to make it really nice. Right? Bars. I was like, dang, but I got to leave like at 12:15. But it was still like, I don't know. It was like 11:30.
Okay.
I was like, if I just put my mind to do it right now.
You can do it.
I'm going to leave at 12:15.
Yeah.
You know? And I did.
Oh, shit.
So it's just something so simple like that where you actually can structure your time and not be on this piece of shit. It's not a piece of shit phone. I love you.
No, but bro,
and you've done miracles to me.
I agree.
I love you, and you're very powerful to the human race. But what I'm saying is, if you just drop it real quick and you just get to do shit,
you can get shit done
it all the time.
Yeah.
If you wake up at 9 and you say, I'm gonna be, if I wake up
and you don't go on your phone immediately.
If I wake up at 8:30 and I have all my fucking ropa next to my bed, and I just wake up, I go take a shit because I have to, and then I put my clothes on, and I get to the gym at 9, I'll be done at 9:45. I'll be, you know, if you live your life like that, and then you can give yourself time to be on your phone. You can give yourself time to do this or to watch TV, to even take a fucking nap.
Yeah.
You know, because I even told myself I need to start taking naps more.
Yeah, you want to be a nap guy?
You know, I've never was.
I'm not a nap guy, but I'd love to be a nap guy.
But I'd love to be a nap guy and just give myself a nice 2 hours because I get tired.
Yeah.
Especially when you're like on a sick one like this, like where you have everything scheduled. Like, okay, I did all that. Let me just take a nap real quick and let me get back to it. Because I spent a lot of time on the computer.
Yeah.
I spent a lot of time doing this.
Yeah.
We spent a lot of time brainstorming, things like that. So I'm like, I get mentally exhausted. I'm like, let me just go to sleep. Even if you don't want to take a nap and you just want to watch TV or something, you know? Like, give yourself time to do that. Give yourself like till 9 o'clock that night, and then you can watch TV or you can do something like that. I like to go to sleep before 12 because then I feel like energized because all you need is like 6-7 hours of sleep. You know, do it again the next day. If you literally do those simple things in life, you will go along.
Create momentum for your life. Yeah, and the momentum is everything. That's the thing that kind of carries you forward.
Yeah. So like that's another New Year's resolution is just to have a lot of structure. Because there's times when you're like, I already did. You know, we need to stop giving ourselves so many pat in the backs. You know, we'll do something really good one day. And I'll be like,
it carries.
Yeah. I'm like, oh, that was dope. Like, you know, I'm going to take tomorrow off. No, but if you just capitalize again and capitalize again and capitalize again, you know, that's it. And plus, like I said, when you get older, it's like, it's scary. Time's ticking, my boy. Time's super ticking.
Yeah. I feel like there's always opportunity to grow and experience new things and achieve goals and stuff like that. But I feel like most of the people that are listening to us and even like ourselves, like we're essentially in our prime. Like these times in our lives right now between like 18 to like 35, 38, like that's a unique time where you're young, you're energized. And I think you can still, I look at somebody like my mom who's 65
chilling.
Yeah, but she has so much energy. And I'm not thinking that her life is like limited, but it is different. Like we are in a place right now where we can make a lot of things happen for us. But if we don't do it, it only becomes a little more challenging as we get older and stuff.
And I'll tell you what, I know a lot of people that are older than me. And they did not take advantage of these times.
100%.
Even 5 years ago from where I'm at now, 5 years from now, you know, in the future, and they didn't take advantage of that. And it can be very depressing for some people when they reach a certain age and they didn't accomplish much. And I'm not trying to be negative or anything, but it falls into a really sad place where they feel like even if I tried, it's not going to work because I'm too old now. And I'm a true firm believer of it's never too late for anything. But you can fall into that wicked little realm of world.
For sure. One of my favorite quotes, and I hope I don't misquote it, but it's along the lines of exactly what you're saying, that people are afraid to lean into like discipline right? Because it doesn't feel comfortable. And a discipline will help you get to the goal, like the end result that you're going for, right? The life that you want to live requires discipline. Would you agree?
Yes.
Absolutely requires it. But it also is uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Right? So they say discipline weighs ounces, regret weighs tons. So like the pain of discipline in that moment sucks, but dude, the pain of regret, looking back at your life and not doing what you wanted to do or achieving what you wanted to achieve because you didn't want to be in that discomfort of the discipline, dude, that would drive me nuts. Like I much rather just lean into the discomfort now than live with the regret later in my life. And I think that's what people, that's why they don't achieve what they want to achieve out of lack of discipline.
It's scary.
Scary, man. It's scary. The last thing I want is to be like 80 years old and just thinking, man, what if I would have just done everything I wanted to do and leaned into it and like really put myself to it?
Because there's nothing you can lose.
Nothing.
And I understand sometimes like money is involved, but I feel like you can figure it out.
If there's a will, there's a way.
Just like anybody else in life figured it out. A lot of people in life figure it out without nothing.
Without nothing.
Es nomás echarle ganas. That's really
that's
it.
it, baby. That's it.
What you think about what Bad Bunny did recently with the phone?
Ooh, okay. I'm a massive Bad Bunny fan, right?
Same.
And
I think everybody is.
And in my mind, he can do no wrong.
Yeah.
You know, I could see both sides of it.
Yeah.
Like I get it. Oh, so if you guys don't know what we're talking about, Bad Bunny was out celebrating New Year's, and a fan came up to him and was very invasive in his space and was like getting videos, and you could tell he was like not really having it. And I think at one point he said, "Please respect my personal space," and she wasn't. So he grabbed her phone and he threw it into like.
He said that after.
He said that after. Okay, gotcha. And he threw it into like the lake or something like that. There was like water next to her. And her face was hilarious.
Yeah,
bro.
she's like, what?
Oh my god, yeah.
Can you believe Bad Bunny throwing your phone into the lake or the ocean, whatever it was?
Hell of a story. Let's be real here, bro. There is no bigger celebrity on the planet right now than Bad Bunny. He is the most idolized person, demanded person walking the earth right now. The attention that he's receiving on a day-to-day basis has to be overwhelming. Yeah. He probably feels like he has no sense of like personal space, and everybody is just trying to get something from him at every moment. How exhausting is that? Just talking about it, I'm like, damn, that's crazy. Now imagine living that.
Yeah.
It's a whole different thing. So I think, look, he's not like an animal. He's not a circus clown. He's a human being. Yeah. And if he's enjoying his time and like somebody's like walking up to him and he's gonna react. Yeah. He's gonna react. Now, maybe that's not the most appropriate way to handle it, but what's the rules on that? Like, well, how does that work? No rules. Yeah. Like, why is her situation, her doing that and putting the camera on his face, any better than him saying, "Yo, get the fuck out of me here," like throwing the phone in the water?
And can you imagine all the times that somebody has put a phone in his face and he actually didn't say anything?
Right.
You know, can you imagine how many times he's done that before until he actually got fed up?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, yes, he's the biggest star in the world, but he's still
a human being. He's a human being.
Yeah. And he can get annoyed as well.
Yeah. And on top of that, we don't know if he was like, maybe he was a little tipsy.
Yeah.
He was partying. You know what I mean? Like, it's just it's so many things that I actually saw this guy who I used to watch on YouTube a lot. I'm sure you know who he is, Ray William Johnson. He used to do this show called Equals 3 where he would basically review viral videos. Dude, he was massive. At one point, he was the biggest YouTube creator on the planet. Wow. He had like 10 million subscribers when nobody even had anywhere near that. You know who he is if I showed it to you. But he went on like a hiatus where he stopped making videos, and now he's back and he's doing TikTok stuff. And this morning, he did a video talking about Bad Bunny. And basically, he said that Bad Bunny is the bigger douchebag in this situation. And he was like, I know you guys are probably just gonna be like, oh, like Bad Bunny can do no wrong, blah, 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 all this stuff. But like, he's still a douche because you shouldn't be able to grab somebody's property and then just chuck it. And I'm like, that's why I was like, look, I agree with what you're saying, but for you to say that guy's a bigger douchebag
no,
I don't agree with that.
Like, obviously, I know probably Bad Bunny says, maybe I shouldn't have done that.
Of course.
But I mean, when you're in it, and you know you're annoyed and stuff happens, you don't know what you're doing. Like I said, we're all human.
Yeah.
There's been many things that I've done in my life that I'm like, maybe I should have done something different. But at the same time, it's like, do you imagine the times that has happened to him where he kept his cool? You know what I mean? Like,
absolutely. Right.
All this pressure on you.
Hundreds of thousands of times it probably happened to him.
Do I think poor girl? Yes.
Of course. I get it. I get it.
I get it too.
You know,
but this whole stupid cancel culture, there's no way he's gonna get canceled for that.
No, of course not. Dude, the thing is, everything in life that you do has a consequence, whether it be a good thing or a bad thing. It's gonna come with a consequence.
Yeah.
Her doing that, you pay, like, that is a consequence that you are risking, right? Like, he might be pissed, and dude, it could have been like worse. He could have shoved her or something. Like, it could have been crazier.
Dana White. This morning, there was videos everywhere. They were in Cabo. I'm assuming they were drunk. Something happened. There was an altercation, and she slaps him in the face. His wife.
Oh shit.
She slaps Dana White in the face.
They got it on camera.
Dana White, it's the president of the UFC.
Yeah.
They got it on camera. She slaps him. He immediately slaps her back like twice, bro.
And there's video.
So you talking about something bad,
worse? Yes. Like that's way worse.
Do I know the story? Am I gonna judge? No. Does it look super bad? Yes. And I would.
Here's where I draw the line, bro. A man hitting a woman, there is no going back. There is there's nothing there. Like you across another tier that's like, it's different. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it's just a different tier. Like there, I find it unexcusable.
Yeah.
Bad Bunny grabbing somebody's phone and saying, "Get out of my face." I'm like, I don't know.
So
that's crazy. I want to watch that video.
Yeah, it's actually pretty bad. I didn't even think it was gonna be him. So yeah, if you want to talk about like canceling, you know, that's a little different. But like I said, I can't judge, bro.
I know.
Should you ever hit a woman? Never.
Yeah.
Never.
Yeah.
But should a woman slap a man too?
No.
There's a lot of occasions. Where you see videos
like
where you see videos online and women se ponen bravitas.
Yeah, it's crazy.
For whatever reason. And you know, I'm not saying obviously don't ever hit a woman, don't ever hit anybody in general.
Yeah.
In general. But you know, there are some occasions where, you know, there's a female and slaps or socks a guy.
It's crazy.
Many times.
Yeah.
And they don't expect
the man to retaliate.
To retaliate out of anger, which I still don't think you should do anything. I just think you should walk away. But was it that situation?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But here's the thing, dude. Not everybody thinks like us. And that's the thing that people forget. We just have this whole idea like men should never hit women, right? And then women will hit a guy and then they don't realize that that guy doesn't think like that. He thinks somebody hits me, I'm hitting them back. I don't care who it's in front of me. That's how they think. Yeah. So it's just like, well, like I was saying earlier, everything comes with a consequence. Like you are gonna, whether it be a good or a bad, like you never know. It's just crazy. It's crazy. Yeah, it's a crazy world out there, my boy.
It is. And when you're in the public eye like that, things are just gonna escalate even that much more. And there's gonna be consequences to what you do. Yeah. Did you see all the memes though?
About him?
It was like, oh, look, I bought this new phone. So when I take a picture, I bought this new thing for my phone. So when I take a picture with Bad Bunny, it was like a phone like that in a hand. And it had like a lanyard. It had like a lanyard that connects to the wrist. So if he throws it, it like gets stuck to there. Oh my God. There's worse things that other people have done. So it's just like, and then when a celebrity does something bad, all the media sources, and you know, it's like baller alert, all the like trap
shade room,
like a bunch of like even like E-News and things like that. That's what they're waiting for. Exactly. They're waiting for drama to hit so they can post it, so they can get views on their stuff and things like that. But yeah,
I would love to see that video though. Just that perspective and just seeing the phone check there. That'd be hilarious.
Anyways, that was episode 71.
Oh my God, man. First episode of 2023, baby. Jordan here.
It was nice.
We're doing it.
We actually have some guests lined up for, I believe, next week. Yep. I'm not gonna.
No promises, but most
likely.
No, it's not going to be for next week's episode, bro. We're going to record next week, but it's going to be for 2 weeks. Yeah. We're trying to get back on schedule, y'all. We're trying to, get back to it. This is a Thursday upload. We're going to record again this week, so that'll be Monday. We'll get back on track.
Yeah, so we're going to be back on track, and we apologize for not recording on Monday, but we are doing still weekly uploads, obviously. That's what we, for sure. Yeah. That's engraved.
Yes.
But yeah, you can listen to us on Spotify and Apple Podcasts or here on YouTube. My name is Sebastian Robles, and this is Josh Leyva. We are the hosts of La Platiquita. My boy.
Yes, sir.
We'll see you guys soon.
Love y'all.
See ya.
Bye.